Good morning, good morning, good morning. How is everyone doing out here on this Friday morning? This is Leonard, your boy, Leonard Nesmith here. I'm here giving a good morning, positive vibes to you, bringing the good morning, positive vibes to you. It's Friday morning. You know my deal. If I touch one life or 100,000 people plus, that means that I was very successful. So I'm just here to wake everybody up. I'm here to get those mental mindsets right. I am here to sit here and put everybody in a positive mood regardless to how your morning started. So you know the deal. If you are rocking with me this morning, I appreciate you and I need you to do the voice activated thing and stay good morning, and I would definitely acknowledge you. So make sure you stay good morning down there. If you're rocking with me this morning, there's no shyness on this platform. It's nothing but love. It's nothing but positive energy. It's nothing but making sure that you start your day in a positive, right mindset. Therefore, make sure that you stay good morning down here. Make sure that you hit that shared key because it's very important for you to get the good morning positive vibes all through your network. So when the people you texting, the people that you communicating with every single day have the positive vibes going on. So if you're rocking with me this morning, I appreciate you. Just stay good morning down there. Don't be shy. Stay good morning. Let's get those good morning rolling. Let's get those good morning rolling. You should be saying good morning to your wife, to your husband, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, definitely the kiddos, to make sure that they are starting their days off on the right foot, that they are loved, that they are appreciated. So you make sure that you acknowledge them as well on this beautiful Friday morning, regardless of what the weather looks like outside. You already know the deal. It's a mindset thing. And with being a mindset thing, you gotta ensure that you're coming with the good morning positive vibes. And that's the reason why I am here for you. So, you know my deal, man. We gotta sit back at least 5 minutes at minimum. If you have more than 5 minutes, that is fantastic. That's super good, super great. Not a problem. You don't need to be anywhere fancy. You could be in your bed. You could be in your car. You could be in your kitchen, at your dining room table, your living room, your family room, your morning room, anywhere. It doesn't matter. What matters is that you take those 5 minutes, you sit back and relax yourself, make sure that I like to close my eyes. By closing my eyes, you can visualize all the things that you are appreciative for. So, I like to close my eyes. I like to smile. And with that smile, that's just getting my positive mindset juices rolling, and I just start raffling off all the things that I am appreciative for. I'm appreciative for waking up this beautiful Friday morning. I am thankful for my beautiful wife and my handsome son. I am thankful for my health as well as my family's health. I am thankful for the roof that's over top of my head. I am thankful for the ability to provide mentally, physically, financially, and spiritually. These are just some of the things that I just throw out there for individuals that don't know where to start. Listen, it all starts with just one thing. One thing adds to two things, it adds to multiple things. So just be in the moment, visualize those things, feel good about them, feel great that you woke up this morning, feel great that you have a day that you're going to tackle and feel excited on, So let me see who's rocking with me this morning. All right, we have Mike. Mike, good morning, brother. How are you doing, man? Thank you for rocking with me. Mike rocks with me every single morning. I appreciate you to the utmost. We got John. John, good morning, brother. How are you feeling, man? You got a really Beautiful family there. John's rocking with me this morning. I appreciate you. Then we have Takia. Takia rocks with me every single morning. She says, good morning. She always bring like a great icon. Got the sun going on today. She says, great morning. Have an amazing day. Thank you, Takia. I'm going to throw that back at you and everyone else. Have an amazing day. So yes, today is Friday, and Friday should be a day that we look forward to. Friday is another day to seek after your goals, to love, your family, to do all the things that you didn't do yesterday, you can complete today. So, today is just an amazing, day. It's not the end of the week for me. I look at Friday, I look at every day like the beginning of the week. Like I'm ready to sit here and tackle and accomplish more, so I'm not ready to fall back. No, even if my accomplishments, which this weekend is going to be, I have a family weekend going on, but I'm really looking forward to that, so that's the end of the week. This is the start of my week, and I'm bringing the energy, for that. So if you're rocking with me this morning, you know the deal. Come out and say good morning. Get those positive juices going so you can sit here and attract that energy back. It's very important that you attract that energy back because, as you know, throughout our day, there will be things that come up and to derail us, and we need to ensure that we have positive people, in our circle, that we have positive people communicating with us and talking to us, that we have bringing, the positivity ourselves so we can sit here and hopefully change someone else's day. Because, a lot of people, they have a mask on, a disguise every single day, and they hurting inside. And you just don't know where a good morning to someone, acknowledging them and what that can do for them, because they might not get that at home. The energy in their circle may be truly bad, toxic, negative. So you as an individual on the Good Morning Positive Vibes Network, you take this and you bring it to your situation, bring it to the people that you involve yourself with, if it's at the workplace, if it's at the grocery store, if it's at the store where you get your coffee, if it's at a friend's house, or maybe an outing, maybe on vacation, because just because someone's on vacation doesn't mean that they're not hurting inside. So it's important for us, just to sit here and show that life is fantastic. There's so many things to be grateful and appreciative for, and we make sure we say those things every single morning, which now just allow us to say, hey, I am thankful for what I have today. So when you get more and you get that abundant of items, you just gonna be that more grateful, that more thankful, because you also giving, you also out here, making sure that your family is mindset set right. You also out here making sure that the friends that you communicate with every single day are set right. You also making sure that your coworkers or anyone that you involve yourself with, even strangers, are set right. So, you are giving to the world. We got, Josh, brother, good morning. How are you doing? That's my man right there. Josh, how are you? It's been a long time. I got to get back down to North Carolina to see you guys. Love you guys, man. I want you to continue to do your amazing things that you are doing. And thank you for rocking with me this morning. Hey, if you're rocking with me this morning, once again, I appreciate you. However, you got to get that positive energy going on. By doing so, got to stay good morning down there. And I definitely will acknowledge you. So if you're watching the replay at this time, stay good morning, good afternoon, stay good evening. It doesn't matter. Make sure that you hit that shared key. Now, it's important that you hit that shared key because you need to get these positive vibes through your network, because your network are the individuals that you talk to every day, are the individuals that you text every day are the individuals that you communicate with every day, and you want to just make sure that that energy, that synergy is all through your network. So when you do talk to them, it's just all love, positively. I don't know, I can't even say the word. And you sitting here and you communicating well. So yeah. So listen. I just had a topic that I wanted to bring to everybody, and I asked, a question. Are there still good-hearted people still exist today? Do good-hearted people still exist today? And I wrote a say yes and no down there, and I'm gonna share an experience, and my answer is yes, so I'm gonna state a yes down there. I do, man. I'm in this world where if you watch the news, you would think that everything is just terrible. You would think that everything is just bad. I mean, even on social media, everything that comes across the social media feed just is negative. Everything on the news just is negative. Even when sometimes you're having small dialogue, with people and just communicating about the world, everything is just negative. And also, you invite people. Some people, and it's true, some people are nasty. Some people are not good-hearted individuals. But there are still a ton of good-hearted people out there. So I'm gonna share a story. If you want to share a story, please share a story. Hit if you say yes or no, say yes and no if there's still good-hearted people out there that you believe, and if you have any stories that you want to share, please share it. So for me, it's something small. It's not even anything that big, but it was a good deed. So I'm in the breakfast store in the other morning, and I'm like, I was didn't make any breakfast at home, so figured I'd stop in and get myself a breakfast sandwich, from this store where they sell some delicious sandwiches. So I'm in line, and I'm in line to order. And where you order at the counter, you have the option to pay at the time as you order, or you can just wait for your food to get done and then pay at that time. So my time came. The store was packed, maybe about 5 or 6 people in there. This wasn't a huge store, but a really good sized store. So I'm in there ordering my food. You can smell the aromas, and because they sell like bagels as well, and they make their bagels there fresh, and you can just like smell the raisin and the cinnamon. Man, you're making me hungry right now, so I ordered my food, and when I ordered my food, I ordered a sandwich, and I also ordered an orange juice. Now, the orange juice that I ordered, they have fresh. They also have bottled orange juice, and the bottled orange juices are in, the refrigerator. And the refrigerator is like on the other side of the counter. So, I ordered, and I decided to pay. So I say, hey, how you doing? I like to order, a breakfast sandwich. I let them know what was on it. And I said, I also would like to order an orange juice. And they said, okay. So I said, well, let me just pay now so I can just, and if you can give me a bag, I can just grab my sandwich and I can go. So she said, not a problem. So I paid. And after I paid, and the lady, the cash register lady gave me my change, she gave me a bag. She put some napkins in the bag. It was big enough to sit my sandwich in, as well as my OJ. As I turned around, it was a lady, a customer in the store that heard me order, and she grabbed my orange juice because she was grabbing the orange juice for herself, and she gave me my orange juice. I thought that was a great deed. I said, wow, thank you, and as we sat there, I conversed with her, talked to her a little bit, and I thanked her a few more times, and I said, hey, because it's in the morning. People are typically in a rush, and people typically just don't help each other out. Now this was something small, but I looked at it as this lady, definitely just wanted to help, and she saw the opportunity to help, and she took advantage of that opportunity. And that was the biggest lesson, for me, is that it was a reminder for myself and a reminder for others that when you have an opportunity to help someone, regardless to how big, regardless to how small, all right, you should help them if you could. In some cases, you can't, but if you can, help them. And that's what that lady made me feel great. Now, if I was having a down day, if I was having, a day where I wasn't feeling great, I wasn't feeling, awesome, I wasn't feeling fantastic, that would have boosted my spirits up because, this lady just went out her way. I could have walked over there. I could have got my own OJ. She went out of her way to grab an OJ because she was just there, and that was something that she can do. And it was just a great deed. And it's also a reminder for me to sit here and say, when I'm in position to do something that can benefit someone else, do it. And that's the lesson that I took out of that situation is that, hey, Lenny, make sure that when you are in any situation where you can help someone, you make sure that you go out and you do it. So that's what I'm putting on you. As small as someone picking up a OJ out of the refrigerator for me because they heard me order it, that was just a great deed, on that person. And, I'm putting that out on you. So this morning, this evening, this afternoon, regardless, if you are in position to help someone and truthfully, if it's not going to inconvenience you any, don't think twice. Just go ahead and do it. Like the orange juice theory, just go ahead and do it. So for me, it was a big reminder to ensure that I am out here paying attention. I am out here in the moment. And when there's an opportunity to help a person that I know or a person that I don't know, and it's not going to inconvenience me any, then I'm going to do it, without a doubt. So, that's a lesson that I want everyone to take, where, once again, if you are in position to help someone, and definitely if it's not going to inconvenience you any, then please, I tell you to do it. Hey, if you're rocking with me this morning, you know the deal. Make sure you state good morning down there so I can acknowledge you. Make sure you hit that share key. By stating good morning is where you get your positive vibes. You start to get those things attracted to you. So I got some people that says, yes. So we got my boy John here. Let me read what my boy John's saying here. Let me see how can I get this going. All right, hold on, John. Bear with me, man. Uh-oh. Something ain't right here. I can't hit this see more. All right, hold on, John. I might have to get back to you, man. But we got Takia. She says, yes, a stranger paid for my toll, so I paid it forward and paid for another person behind me. Oh, how cool was that? How cool was that? So Takia says, a stranger, yes, a stranger paid for my toll, so I paid it forward and paid for the person behind me toll. Takia, that's awesome. You hit that right on the nose, right on the spot. You sat there and you paid that forward. All right, we got John here. So John says, I believe the majority of people are good-hearted. However, the negativity of people are more exposed. For example, people would rather watch a fight on World Star as opposed to a video on someone feeding the homeless or volunteering somewhere. Just the way it is. John, that's right. You are absolutely correct, John. Thank you for sharing, John. Thank you for sharing. I love your first part of the sentence, and I also love, bringing facts and reality to the situation. The first sentence, I believe the majority of people are good-hearted. And I do too, man. That's super awesome, John. But the truth be told is, the brain unfortunately is attracted to negative things. And that's the reason why I wanted to bring, this story, because once again, it's something that is small. It's something that, the lady just was in the moment, in the store, and she saw an opportunity to be a good hearted person, to help somebody she don't know. Not that I needed it. That didn't matter. What mattered was she was there. She was getting something for herself. So she took the opportunity to grab something that belonged to me and give it to me. So, yeah, John, so thank you for sharing that story. Takia, thank you for sharing that story. Hey, if you're rocking with me this morning, you know the deal. Stay good morning down there, okay? That is the way you get these good morning positive vibes attracted to you throughout the day. And make sure you hit that share key so you can get those positive vibes through your network. So the question today was, do you believe there are still good-hearted people out there? And I say yes and no. And, I say yes. I provide the story, and the lesson there. John feels the same. Takia feels the same, So if you have a story, please share. Post it down there. I definitely will acknowledge it. All right. So, yeah, man, the lesson today is that if you are in position to help someone, then don't be afraid to do it. All right, because the more people that you help, and the more people that you help, and really when you're not looking for anything back from it, like for example, when I do something, and I belong to all men's group. Every 2 weeks we get together, and we was Thursdays, and we was together. Last night. Shout out to P. Michael. Shout out to my boy Bernard, and we was talking about that. We was talking about, when you want to do something, you do it because that's what you want to do, not because you're looking for someone to sit here and acknowledge you for it. And what I mean by that is acknowledge you to say even thank you. If I'm going to do something, it's because this is the good deed that I want to do. Now, if I get a thank you out of it, or if I get something else out of it, I am grateful for that. However, that's not the reason why I did it. I did it because I said this is the right thing to do. I am a positive person. I am a person that tries to continue to pump the positivity into the world. And this is just another thing that I'm going to do to help with that. So once again, the lesson learned here, is if you have the opportunity to help someone, and I'm letting you know this 100% if it's not going to inconvenience you at all, you should do it without a blink of the eye. And truthfully, you shouldn't even be worrying about getting a thank you or anything like that. But if someone happened to say thank you, you should be just grateful and appreciative, that you as a person did a good deed, So that's the lesson, man. And I want to hear from everybody. I want to hear, if you believe that there are still good-hearted people out there, because I do. Takia and John, thanks for sharing your stories. I do. And I want to hear, back from you. So once again, if you are rocking with me this morning, you know the deal. We are not shy. We need to get those positive energies, positive synergies all through your network. So make sure that you stay good morning. I definitely will acknowledge you. Make sure that you have make sure that you hit that shared key so you can get these good morning positive vibes all through your network. So today is Friday. You know the deal. I always say yesterday is over. So we put yesterday in the bag, ball it up, and we throw it away. Today is Friday. Today is another beautiful day to approach. Another beautiful day to take advantage of. Another beautiful day to sit here and say, hey, here's a list of all the things that I did not do. And I'm going to do it today. So today, start. Today, think about that plan. Like I said, hey, if you're a visionary, perfect. You want to be able to see every step of the way. So you should be able to accomplish all your goals with no problem. But in some cases, some people can't always see the entire picture. But the picture that you need to see is that you're winning at the end. So you're at the finish line. You got the trophy up. And if you can see that, then that's more than enough for you to start. Because once you start, all the pieces will start to come in place. It's like a puzzle. If you ever did like one of those 1,000-piece puzzles, once you start, pieces just start to pop up, and it just starts to pop in place, and your picture and your story and everything start to come together. However, if you never start, you never get the opportunity. So today, take advantage of it. It's Friday. Approach it like it's Monday. And once again, yesterday is over. Don't worry about what happened yesterday. Don't worry about what you got wrong yesterday. Don't worry about what you didn't do yesterday. Worry about what you can do today. Worry about, how you're going to start today. Worry about you seeing yourself at that finish line. All right. So listen, it's Friday. I appreciate every last one of you for rocking with me every single morning on the Good Morning Positive Vibes. I'm thankful for the platform. I love every last one of you. Once again, if you're rocking with me this morning or if you're watching the replay, it doesn't matter. Just state good morning, good evening, good afternoon. All right. And once again, I want everybody to have a fantastic day. I want you to make sure that you take advantage of this day. Do not allow this day to move you in areas where you don't want to be moved. I want you to be in total control of your day. By doing that, I always tell people to write the things down that you want to do on a pen and pad. So I love every last one of you. Yesterday is over. Today is a beautiful day. And I want everyone to have a fantastic, amazing day. I appreciate every last one of you. Talk to you soon. Peace.